What's up, guys, gals, and non-binary pals? Welcome. How's everybody doing today? Me? Oh, yeah, I'm not okay. I just spent the past 5-6 hours recording a MonsterCon playthrough, and I played through the game about 3 or 4 times. And if you've ever played Monster Prom or Road Trip or Camp or Con, you know that shit takes a while. So, and I wasn't reading all the scenarios, I was skimming through them, so that still took forever. Because I was trying to get the Future of Liam. I got the Future of Liam Prom ending, the secret ending, and then I got the Liam Prom Ultimate ending. That was what I was going for, and I have all the footage, just no mic recording. My camera, everything was perfect, except the mic. It literally did not record any of what I was saying, and it was going so well. I got so lucky with RNG, mind you, and none of it saved. So, instead, we are going to be going for, I don't know how to pronounce names. I cannot pronounce words 90% of the time if I don't hear them first. So, I'm pretty sure this character's name is Sasha. I don't know. But there is 2 endings that you can get with him. So, that is what I'm going to be trying to do today, instead of the Liam Prom endings, which Liam's my favorite character, and has been since I played the first game. So I'm devastated that didn't save my mic, because it was actually so fun. But that's enough to chit chat, grab some popcorn and get comfy, and let's dive in. I'm just gonna go for a simple, plan, a simple playthrough with a regular game. Go with some lo-fi beats. I have, the ending, up on this monitor, how to get it, because I don't have the time to go through this and just try, and with trial and error, to go through everything and know how to do everything, because I go to bed in 2 hours because it's 8 p.m. 2 to 3 hours, so I don't got that much time to waste. But I have everything pulled up on this monitor, and we're gonna hope that I can get Sasha, because Sasha is really pretty. He is really pretty. I want to get both of his endings too, because there's 2 endings. One, which is just you and Sasha, and one with Nico. And if you've ever gotten this ending, I'm sure you know what this entails. I barely know anything, because I barely read through this wiki that I have over here, but SpookyCon. Some of it was just a nerdy convention. For some, it was just a nerdy convention, but for us, it was 4 days to celebrate our many passions and obsessions fiercely, unapologetically. And we weren't alone. Regardless of what you loved, you could always find people who would make you feel seen and understood. Anywhere else, you might have been seen as weirdos and misfits, but here you could finally feel like no matter who or where we belonged, or I think I read that wrong, but who will I choose? In my first recording, I did choose Milo, and then I went to this guy over here, and then I did Oz and Moss and all. I don't remember who I chose, honestly. I remember I chose Milo and Oz, and this guy. This guy was something, and then I got turned into this really weird looking orange guy, and he was freaking me out. So we're gonna go with Papaya, or Warm Walter. Warm Walter's voice. I don't know who voiced this guy, but props to you, my guy. Props to you. But let's get into it. Oh my god. That. Okay. But as dreamy as SpookyCon was, it also came with its own set of pressures, some of which we already knew so well. At the end of those 4 days, the after party loomed over our heads, posing that one evergreen question. Would we get a date for that night? As uncertainty plagued our hearts, we couldn't help but think of the 6 hottest nerds at the con. Zoe, an eldritch cutie who went from endless deity and hairbringer to destruction, the author of the renowned fanfic Liam Prom. Leon de Lioncourt, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid the fact that he was truly a lovable dork, and he is. Doug Campbell, a kind-hearted slime that was increasingly broke from supporting the fandoms he loved, real. Omen, an evil overlord who was recently freed from imprisonment in exchange for giving up her passion for stabbing people. Still amazes me that Brandon Rogers voices Nico. I love Nico. I love them. Nico Sharp, an over-the-top mimic who preferred the cosplay over shapeshift, even if they weren't the best at getting into character. And April 1st, a clown idol who was contradictorily obligated to bottle up all of her non-camera ready emotions inside cute mascots. It had to be one of them, but who? We had 4 days to gather some courage and shoot our shot. What was the worst that could happen? Being rejected and alone the rest of our lives? Ha! We had our fair share of love and rejection. Surely wasn't our first rodeo. And we had grown to know ourselves better. We realized we felt more confident. Okay, 3 things you like. I don't think this matters. Maybe, I don't know, because I have to get, I guess, Sasha's ending first. So we're just going to go with shiny dice, correcting people, and enemies to lovers. I don't know. I just chose 3 randoms. Okay. I need creativity and fun. I know that this one is smarts because it's an owl. This one, I best believe, was creativity. And then I don't know which one would be fun, so I'm just going to go with these 3. And we're going to hope that I get high creativity and fun. We weren't new to all this, so this time we challenged ourselves with a goal other than finding love. With the support of Zoe and Liam, we had decided to take on a project we had been putting off for too long. Making our own comic. We had so many ideas, and yet we always found excuses not to work on them. Real. But the con was the perfect setting to find inspiration and go for it. Okay. So we had card battle, artsy, sports, period drama. I don't know how to say that. Magical girl. Romance, sci-fi, noir, and I don't know what these 3 are. I know that this one is probably action and superhero and stuff. So you can tell how many times I've went through this game. Probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've done at least 10 go-throughs. So we're gonna pick action. I'm guessing this is what it is. The fear of failure has stopped us for too long, but then we had reminded ourselves of the one thing that always kept us going, that we were young and unafraid. Every game. And we were ready to start. Okay, so I chose right. I have high fun and creativity. So I'm gonna need more, I'm guessing. So I don't. Okay. In order to call Sasha, the player must first encounter them in both pre-existing events when he appears. These are the cosplay doctor at any location featuring Nico. Nico's ultimate cosplay, the cosplay doctor, and featuring any. Okay. So I'm guessing I have to go through Nico's stuff. I don't know if I've already met Sasha because, again, I've played through this game a lot. Most of the interests, pop culture, I just need high creativity and fun. And then I have to use the friendomat to call Sasha. And we're just gonna, hopefully we get good RNG. And I have to encounter them in both events for Nico. So I know that Nico's was... Okay, I'm gonna pray that I actually picked one of Nico's things then. You have some time to spare, so you decide to enter a splash kaboom speedrun competition. As soon as you sit down to get ready to crush your rivals, you hear the announcers that the competition's over. You shouldn't have wasted all that time sitting down. You sign up for a slow run competition next time. Oh well, at least you had 2 plus fun sitting. Use Zoe. Okay, oh my god. Sorry, my mother's texting me. You, Zoe, Doug, and Nico have just finished the most breathtaking, life-changing, thirst-quenching event the con offers, the tea ceremony workshop. Wow, that was the most zen thing I've ever seen. I feel wiser just from watching. I wish every drink had a special ceremony, then we could feel mystical, all mystical and wise every day. You're so right, Doug. Every beverage is special and beautiful, and they all deserve to be appreciated in a unique way. Let's do it. Let's make our own new drink ceremony. Are we allowed to do that? Just make up our own ritual? Trust me, I've ran a cult. I've done it a lot. Now, what drink are we gonna sacrifice? I mean, celebrate. Um, water? Sorry, I panicked. There are no bad ideas, Doug. Just ones that we're not gonna do. Nico, what you got? How do you how do you say that word? How to pronounce.
Absent.
I don't think I spelled that right. Wait, no, I did.
Absent.
Absinthe?
Absent.
Absinthe? Whatever. No, wait, chocolate milk. No, wait, what about lava? Lava's perfect. We could travel to different volcanoes and see if they're different flavors. That would be so cool. Maybe one volcano is sweet and the other is spicy. I think they're going to be really hot. I want to find the lava that tastes like melted cheese. I just looked up flights and we could be in Pompeii in 8 hours time. Should I book it? Definitely. This lava is drinking ceremony is going to blow the tea ceremony out of the water. You are the only person who remembers lava hurts. You better come up with an even cooler drink ceremony idea before your friends burn themselves to a crisp. The fifth coffee of the day ceremony, the way of properly paying tribute to the passage from drinking too much coffee to actually having a problem. The ranch dressing ceremony. Maybe if we make a whole ceremony for people will finally stop calling you a weirdo for drinking it straight from the bottle. I don't like ranch, so we're gonna do the coffee. You and your friends jump right onto the ceremony. Step 1, chug 4 coffees. This goes about how you expect it. Gang, I think I'm having a heart attack. Can someone please look at my heart and tell me if it's exploded, please? Sorry, Doug. I can't check right now. I've got to practice running around this room really fast, but I'm sure it's fine. Someone can you check? I can already see through time. Now I'm looking into extra time. That's good. I think a good sign. I think that means the ceremony is working. Fifth cup, here we come. You reach again for the ceremonial cafe. I don't know. I don't know how to say it. I'm not going to try. Hands shaking like a jackhammer. Every mug you touch shatters under the force of your grip, and your palms bleed from the shards. I demand coffee. Do not fail me, Grayson. You'll close your eyes, steel yourself, and take another mug. It rattles in your grip, but stays intact. You pour 1, 2, 3, 4 cups. Yeah, yes, they now complete the ritual. Okay, hey everybody, all got your mugs. Let's drink on the count of 3. 1, 2. Please don't make me drink it. It's too dangerous. Come on, Doug. Would you rather just us 3 die and you have to carry on that tragic memory in your heart alone forever? No. Exactly. Today we either die together or send to 5 coffee per day cods. Now 3, 2, 1, drink. All of time flashes before your eyes. Now you can see everything so clearly now. You can see the future. You know exactly what to do. You pass out. When you wake, you're sat in a cubicle trying to typing obsessively at a computer. What is this place? Looks like your friends are here too, doing the same. Did we die? Is this the afterlife? I just asked, and apparently this is our company. I think we all founded it while we were in our coffee blackout. You all leave satisfied with a good day's work. Man, coffee really makes the office life bearable, huh? You gain 2 boldness. Ah, not the creativity. Give me my creativity back. So we gotta go to the hotel for creativity. You can get an ice cream cone at a food court. At a food stand. Damn, you ate it too fast. Brain freeze. You feel like you can't move. You stand still for what seems like ages. The entire con passes in front of you. You imagine everything you'll miss out on now that you're frozen forever. Suddenly, the brain freeze passes. After such a traumatic experience, your neutral pathways have been changed forever, effectively gaining you +2 creativity. You, April, and Zoe stop at the hotel room to freshen up, and you're surprised to see Doug chatting with someone inside. Hey, everybody, meet my new friend, Pom Pom. That's what that person's name is? No, this is what I got turned into in the footage that didn't save. I'll probably put it on screen. But no, this thing freaks me out. A lot of things don't freak me out because I'm very desensitized, but this thing genuinely freaks me the hell out. Do you gals have the stuff? Who is this, Doug? I don't know. I met him outside and he asked if I had the good stuff. I've gotten lots of good stuff at the con, so I said he could come up and check it out. I don't think that was what he was asking to see your vintage comic. I don't think he was asking to see your vintage comics, bud. Yeah, the good stuff is usually code for drugs, so I've heard. Honk honk. Oh, golly, is that true, new friend? Yeah, but you just said golly, so I'm guessing you don't have any drugs anyway. It's fine. I've still got some of my own left. Want to hit the slopes with me? Yes! No! Yes, but no! I don't know if I should. I've never even seen a drug in my life before. The only drugs... You only do drugs if you want to, Doug, and even then, only do them in responsible amounts with people you trust. Responsible amounts? That's not my style. We're doing it in irreversibly fuck up your life amount. Oh, no drugs for me then. But you have fun with that. No, I fucking hate doing drugs by myself. I'm not leaving until we all get fucked up or until I die, whatever comes first. Yikes. This is a tricky situation. You need to think of something in order something other than drugs to do that'll satisfy this creep enough to make him leave. Yeah, this creep. Hook Doug's new friend on something better than drugs. A 6-book romantasy saga. Convince him that his true calling in life is to become an astronaut. Yeah, get the fuck out this earth. Oh, yeah, I could totally see it. Yeah, you're clearly someone who likes to be higher than outer space. So becoming an astronaut should be a great fit for you. Probably. And you've already got lots of experience wearing a big, sweaty suit. Yeah, I guess a career in astronauting could be my calling. I'd make all the other flat Marsers super jealous. That's a suit. That does not look like a suit. I mean, I can see, probably, right there, but still, this is freaking me out. Because, I mean, every time because I accidentally got one of the little figurines and it turned me into this thing. So every time I would go to a location, it would just be staring at me. Sitting there and staring. And it freaks me out. Flat Marsers? Do you mean flat earthers? Nah, dude, Earth is round and anyone who thinks otherwise is an idiot. Yeah, the Earth is round, guys. But Mars? That bitch is flat for sure. And once I become an astronaut, I'm blowing the whole conspiracy wide open. You know, we have satellite images of Mars proving that it's round, right? This dumbass believes in satellites. Well, you should definitely go sign up for astronaut school, right now. You're right. It's time to stop sitting on my ass and doing ketamine. I've got dreams to achieve. Right after I do a quick bump of ketamine. You manage to convince Pom Pom to at least do his ketamine outside so he can look at the stars while he does it. He doesn't seem to notice that it's daytime and there are no stars out right now. Truly a great astronaut in the making. You gain 2 charm for convincing him to leave. At least 2 fun. Seriously? Yeah. I guess we're gonna do boldness. You're roaming around the lobby when a tiny little dude pulls your shirt and whispers, "Hey, You need water? It's important to stay hydrated. He offers you a bottle. You get so nervous about this social interaction that you temporarily forget how to properly use a bottle. You water yourself like an awkward little flower you are, like the awkward little flower you are, and thank the stranger who's left confused. Maybe it's not so bad. What if he waters water was laced? Good thing you didn't manage to drink it like a normal person. You gain 2 boldness for navigating a potentially dangerous situation. Yeah, don't take things from strangers. Please, don't get kidnapped, guys. You're checking out the con schedule with checking the con schedule with Doug, April, and Zoe when you notice a big buff bug giving out free hugs. Howdy, friends. Does anyone want a hug? I understand if it's not, but I would love a hug. Come here, pal. Aw, thank you. You're so nice. I just. Gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm getting snot all over you. Don't worry about it. I'm basically a big sentient snot. Cry all you need, big fella. Thank you. I'm just so happy you're the first person just wanted to give me the first person to want a hug from me all day. What? But free hugs are amazing. Why wouldn't anyone want one? I mean, I want when I get really hugged by a stranger. I've been hugged by too many strangers and it's freaky. Well, unfortunately, there's a ring of nefarious hug dealers out there who are just trying to get people addicted to the hugs. The first one's free, but then they charge you for more and more for each hug after. Once word got around, most people started avoiding free huggers. Yeah, it sucks. Hugging strangers was so wholesome until those darned hug dealers ruined it. We can't let that slide. I swear my friends and I won't stop until we've rehabilitated your image and made hugging great again. Oh, do we have to? I was looking forward to seeing that panel on. Yes, right now, all of us, free hugs. Now, my passion. Or now my passion. You're all so nice. But how can we make the world see that free hugs are safe in moderation? Give hugs a new image by rebranding them as the body lasso or the gentle suplex. Offer a pamphlet with every hug explaining the dangers of hugging addiction and warning signs to watch out for. Yeah, I guess. Write a pamphlet explaining the dangers of hugging addiction. You stand beside the free hugger and pass them out. It's working. Everyone who reads them becomes more comfortable with accepting a free hug. Dang, Grayson, those pamphlets are working like gangbusters. What'd you write on them anyway? Let's see. Dare. Don't accept random embraces. A PSA. Picture it. You've had a hard day or a week, a long month or a life, and you just want to go home and pour yourself a nice tall glass of warm hug. This is normal, but don't fall prey to hug addiction. Before you accept a stranger's hug, check yourself for the warning signs. Do you suffer from shakiness between hugs, or could it be a lack of body heat, or it could be an addiction? Do you see happy couples and long to sandwich yourself between them? It could be horniness, or it could be addiction. Do you suffer from insomnia, increased appetite, and intense irritability? Because those are actually the signs of nicotine withdrawal, but that's also an addiction. If you or someone you know is suffering from a hug addiction, call 1-800-NO-TOUCH for support. There are also hug addiction rehabilitation centers available, the only places where being put in a straitjacket can be a comfort. In the meantime, hug responsibly and never give or accept an embrace while driving. Oh my god. You know, this guy's face. I love this face. It's hilarious. Can four have such a great you four have been such a great help to me. Can I hug you all? It's on the house. Wasn't it already? Who cares? Group hug, you gain 2 smarts and but lose 2 creativity. Oh, copyright. Oh, my copyright cost me creativity. Yeah, I mean, okay. This gives, I'll just get some more smarts. You intend a panel on how to seamlessly add loot boxes game. The short answer is that you shouldn't. This turns out to be inevitable knowledge that makes you gain 2 plus 2 smarts. Pay 10 monster tokens to open a mystery box with a bonus random amount of smarts. JK. I've seen that one so many times. After the panel, Doug, Nico, and Zoe get in line to get an autograph from John Trueblood, the actor who played Wubba in the hit TV show Whoops, All Wizards. I can't believe I'm going to get an autograph from Death Note. From John freaking Trueblood. Somebody pinch me. Are you gonna hit him with his? Are you gonna get him to sign his catchphrase? I always love it when Wubba goes, "There's too many wizards." Nah, I like his running gag better when he's like, "But guys, when are we getting pizza?" It's funny. Wow, you really prefer my pizza gag? John Trueblood, you've been listening this whole time. Yeah, you actually holding up the cue for a while, but it's okay. Did you know I actually improvised that line myself? Really? It's my favorite line in the show. I even looked up the top 10 best pizza joints in the city to get pizza tonight in Wubba's honor. Oh, the best pizza in the city? That sounds great. Mind if I tag along? Pizza with a celebrity? Oh my god! Cut to the so-called best pizza joint in the city. The pizza's actually kind of mid, but who cares? John Trueblood is here, and he's like 6 beers deep. So it's so nice to finally meet people who appreciate my creativity. I just know the writers were jealous when I improvised that genius line. They were all, "John, stop shoehorning pizza in your dolls scene. Stick to the script. That devil's thespian killing the script. I think jealousy's why they kicked me off. Or killed me off, you know? They were like, you literally never stick to the script. We have no choice but to kill you off. But I read the subtext there." Haha. Yeah, listen, Mr. Trueblood, this has been really fun. But we've been here for 3 hours and it's getting late. You're right. Time's flown, hasn't it? We haven't even got the other 9 pizza joints yet. The other 9 what? You said you looked up the 10 best pizza places in the town, right? We gotta try them all. You know the saying, but guys, when are we getting pizza? Oh, God, that's not a commitment I signed up for. Grayson, can you think of a polite way to ditch this guy? Convince the TV execs to rehire him from the show. Somehow he can make the writers miserable and not you. Learn from the writers in the script this guy's death so we can cut him from Monster Prom for MonsterCon. What? Are you serious? Killing him sounds pretty mean. It's okay, Doug. The deed must be done. I have killed with my death note before. I will write his name and his death to be painless heart attack. Sure. And when that doesn't work, I'll drop an anvil on his head. Where are you gonna get an anvil? Doesn't that sound a little absurd? Nah, it's Roadrunner Liam's preferred weapon of murder. I did some research and it happens to be a way more common cause of death than you'd imagine. So, just out of curiosity, how much longer are you gonna sit there loudly whispering and plotting my death? Whoops. Don't worry, I already wrote his name down any minute now. Look, if you want me to go that bad, I'll fucking go. I'm so sorry that I thought I'd finally found my people. So much for that. John Trueblood storms out of the pizzeria and is crushed by a falling anvil. Told you, Doug, it was more common than you'd think. But what if it only happens because we wrote it down? We can't rule that out. I think we might be too powerful as script writers. Yeah, let's agree to never co-write a script again unless it's absolutely necessary. You all shake on it, getting to creativity and the shared guilt killing Wubba off. A second time, you lose 2 charm. Oh well. Damn. Time to get some fresh air. So, I'm going to see if I can call Sasha. And if I can't, then I will probably go through a bunch of rounds until I can get some RNG and find Sasha with Nico. Oh, it's not looking like I can. So, I when did I meet Sawyer? I remember, I think, meeting Suzanne, and we just met Bruce. I guess we'll call Sawyer. You invite Sawyer to join you at the con. Sounds like fun. As soon as I'm done braiding Biscotti's mane, I'll ride her over. See you in 4 to 8 hours. Sawyer, tell us what's your type. Well, the one thing I yearn for is simple, quiet existence. I see one of my friends I see some of my friends talk about chasing the thrills of life, and that's just not me. It'd be nice to meet someone who prefers peace for a change. Okay. I guess I'm gonna go look for Sasha now. I love them. You didn't ask any of your friends to go to the party because Sawyer has already galloped their way into your heart. A party? I don't know. Because I don't know if I have low enough boldness. I would like to go on a date with you, but parties aren't really my scene. I guess you could view it through the lens of me being a quiet bunny watching a herd of loud, drunk horses caveat in my meadow. Would it make you want to go? Yeah, why not? At least I bagged Sawyer. I love Sawyer. I had low enough boldness. Yes, like literally I kept trying to I literally had the Steam thing pulled up to see so I could avoid getting boldness, and I kept getting boldness because half the questions are not on there. So I'm lucky that I had low enough boldness to get Sawyer. So that is peak, honestly. The after party was the best. You and Sawyer spent the evening talking about anything and everything. Your visit to SpookyCon was so manic and chaotic that it was nice to bask in Sawyer's quiet, easygoing vibes. And when they shyly took your hand, it's like the world stopped turning and you finally knew peace. You've seen half the events. You're no newbie. I have? Let's go. Okay, so now it's time to go find Sasha, wherever Sasha may be. Sasha! Sasha! Okay, let's say mistakes were made. That much is obvious. I'm sorry, but I don't think there's anything I can do here. No! You have to fix it, Sasha! You have the magic sewing fingers. My magic fingers, and I appreciate, but unless you want to cosplay a pile of dish rags, I'm afraid this costume is a lost cause. Damn it! Don't give up, Nico. You're still the best cosplayer at the con. Any of your other cosplayers would win the Grand Prix. But I've worn those already. I want to debut something new and fabulous. If I even want to place. Well, would you like me to make you a new costume? I'd give me time to practice my freehand sewing anyway. You do that for me? Thank you, Sasha. Thank you. Nico picks up Sasha and twirls him around the room. Put me down, you hooligan, and hold still. I need to measure your bust and inseam. Sasha wraps their measuring tape around Nico's chest, making them squirm ticklishly. This is hot or whatever, but we still need to pick Nico's cosplay. Crud, I'm blanking. What sort of cosplay do you think would win the contest also, Grayson? Yeah, we're gonna get some pancakes. Oh, God, please don't give them started on. Hell yeah! I fucking love pancakes! Yeah, Nico! Yeah! I didn't know you were a fellow pancake fan also, Grayson. This changes everything. I love pancakes so much, genuinely. Pancakes and waffles are like some of my favorite foods. Come with me. We gotta get into the mindset of the pancake. You two have fun with that. I've got a workshop to teach. His loss, you accompany Nico to the nearest diner and order a stack of pancakes. Bon appetit. Wait, you can't eat them yet. First, we must gaze into the eye of the pancake. You and Nico stare intensely at the pancakes. You're not sure if you're making eye contact with the pancake or not, but you decide to trust the process. Have you encountered the mind of the pancake? Also, Grayson, how does it feel? Yeah, it feels sticky. Dig deeper. Come on. Let's recite the 10-hour pancake mantra together. The what? Pancake, 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 pancake song. Even if you don't like pancakes, you will have to sing along. Oh, this was what was supposed to be playing when I got the pancake song thing. I would have loved to hear this for the entire playthrough. Oh my god. Again, pancake, 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 pancake song. Well, guess this is your life now. You gain 3 fun and lose from the pancake song and lose 1 charm, 1 boldness, 1 creativity. Later, you finally have gotten that fucking pancake song out of your head when Nico comes around the corner and puts it right back in. And You will have to sing along. Oh my lord. Bro is covered in pancakes. Also, look, Grayson, Sasha got over his unfair pancake discrimination and finished my cosplay. Don't I look delicious? You sure do. I know just what I want for breakfast, a big buttery stack of Nikos. Thanks, but I didn't just come here to show off. I need your help deciding what my act should be for the talent portion of the cosplay Grand Prix. I'm flattered, but are you sure you want my help after what happened last time? Yep, I still trust you wholeheartedly, even though you gave me no reason to do so. I assume it is because I'm developing feelings for you. You are? Well, yeah. Wasn't it obvious? I'm sharing my love of cosplay with you. That's basically second base for me. So, do you have any ideas for what my talent act could be? We have all we have we have all the time in the world to think of something, assuming all the time in the world is less than 24 hours because that's when the contest starts. Time is of the essence. What talent should Nico perform to win the cosplay Grand Prix? Everyone likes pancake eating contest. So what if people competed to eat Nico? I mean, look at him. Nom, nom, nom. Pancakes are the best. Eaten boneless. Remove all of Nico's bones. Oh god, no, I'm not removing his bones. Well, I was never into vor, but I guess that's what will get me the win. No, I was saying people could eat pancakes off of you, not eat you. Oh, phew. Not that I was trying to kink shame you, but I'd like to live long enough to get the first place trophy. Haha. The next day, Nico makes their yummy appearance at the cosplay contest. You'd helped by providing a juicy remix for them to walk out to. Good morning, everybody. Who wants a bite of my sweet, sticky pancake buns? The pancake song. They started twerking, spraying butter and syrup everywhere with their beautiful wooden butt. As expected, the audience falls upon Nico with forks and knives and long to join them, but no, you must restrain yourself. You're here to support Nico, not lick syrup off their abs, but maybe you can ask them to wear this cosplay again in a more private setting. Pancake. Also, Grayson, snap out of it. I won the contest. I'm so happy. I knew being a slut for breakfast foods would come in handy someday. Hooray, you gave +2 fun for being a little pancake slut yourself. Pancakes always win. Yummy, yummy, you've got love in your tummy. Oh, pancakes but sexy. I had no idea that was an achievement. Oh, wait, okay. You're having a great time hanging out with Nico, except for one weird little thing. They keep writing down everything you do in a notebook. So you can keep the receipt for your slushie, but not when you bought that hot dog earlier, I see. Hey, Nico, what's with the note-taking? Oh, don't mind me. I'm just recording everything you do so I can study it later. Can I ask why? It's something I do for all my cosplays. Understanding the core of my characters is the key to effective cosplaying, But what cosplay needs you to study me? The cosplay of you, silly. You're cosplaying me? Yeah. I asked you if I could last night, remember? Flashback to when you were fast asleep last night. Also, Grayson, stop screaming. It's just me. Ugh, Nico, I don't know, like 3 a.m.? Anyways, I just had the best idea. Imagine me as you. Can I please? Oh, yeah, just light off. Oh, I thought it was just another one of my weird erotic dreams. The only problem is that you make so many weird and contradictory choices in the day. I just can't work out what your core is. Do you have any idea? You don't know what the core of being also Grayson is either. You should call your therapist Lifeline. You're unsure what deep inside yourself. Maybe Nico could check by putting a finger inside of one of your holes to see what they'd find. I like the kinky one. Good thinking. I'll get to know you way better if I explore your holes. Nico starts by sticking a finger up your nose. How is it? Warm and squishy. All a little bit hairy. Maybe I should try another hole and to compare it. What about your mouth? And I'll use 2 fingers this time for a better feel. Open wide. You'll kneel in front of Nico so they can reach more easily and open your mouth. A normal activity to do in public at a Comic-Con. It could be worse. Nico gently opens your jaw and places as they slide in. They fill your mouth, pushing them down on your tongue. You taste a faint hint of mustard from the hot dog they ate earlier. Oh, this is much nicer than your nose. Still, oh my god, wait, you just put the finger you had in your nose in my mouth? Disgusting! Oh my god! Still warm and squishy, but moist in teeth rather than hair. This must be how it feels to be a lollipop. Do you think I could stay like this a bit longer? You nod, so you stay in position for a while more, getting plenty of strange looks from the other con attendees, by the way. Eventually, Nico pulls out. That was good, but I'm still not sure I really know what's truly inside you. Maybe we could try one more hole. And we'll end that event there. Thank you very much. Yeah. Want to know what hole Nico chooses? I bet the fine folks on AO4 have ideas. Oh my god. Now you take +2 fun and get out of here before we're getting pushed. We're getting pushed up an age rating. I'm taking +2 sports round. Dump that whole thing on. I'm so sorry, guys. And then I get to ask Nico. I've never gone for Nico's route before, so I'm hoping I get Nico. Okay, I don't care about this comic whatsoever. Oh, it's... Oh, Oz! Oh my god, it's the main 4. I'm dizzy from laughing so hard. Monstercon has always lived peacefully and without fear. Now they've been protected by the mightiest hero ever, Super Einstein. Color Squad assemble starts with a bang for the first chapter, ends with the death of Super Einstein at the hands of the narrator and a reality-bending entity. This kicks off the reign of terror and chaos that threatens civilians as we know it. The world will be doomed if it wasn't for the visionary man with a plan. The plan, assembling 4 desperate second-rate superheroes with a team capable of saving the world once more. Our heroes have a complex history together and have never been able to see eye to eye, but there might be one thing that manages to bring them all together. The not-so-well-known Tango for 4 competition. No one trusts this team of misfits and has been, for they have a huge superhero hole to fill. But they hope they might be Earth's last hope. Oh my god, it's so bright. When you have like a light up here and then just bright white light from your monitor. Somewhere in Spookum City. You better tell me what you're doing here, Colonel Giant Spider. Yeah, it looks like the worst sleepover ever. Did someone bring a movie at least? You know what? I know you all have history, but I need you to set aside your differences, consider a temporary truce. Super Einstein is dead, and you 4 might be our next best option. These clowns? Ha! Yes, Wildfire, even though you have beef, we have to admit that the Victorious is the formidable ally to have on your side. I know you could use her explosive diarrhea. Oh god! And the Punching Dead. I did not remember picking a lot of these. And the Punching Dead, some might say Super Einstein's power had nothing on his, if not for the Punching Dead's own weakness. Cannot see his eyes are covered. Cannot see if his eyes are covered. Nah. Hey, CGS, I don't mind sharing my weakness till the 3rd date, and why should I trust Wildfire anyway? Wasn't she trying to conquer the world not so long ago? Sure, Wildfire might have been playing for the other team, but we have good reason to believe she will stick to her side. The government has incriminating photos of her emo face. That might be a good reason enough for you, Colonel, but not for me. As if I wanted to team up with Bozo, who got his powers as a prize in a cereal box. These four heroes don't even seem capable of agreeing on a movie for a sleepover, much less plan to save the world. Will they manage to bury the hatchet, or will their heads start rolling soon? Okay, whatever. The con after party approaches. Let's just see if I can. I'm not even gonna read this. I'm reading it, but I'm not gonna read it out loud. Yeah! Sweet. Okay, let's see if I can get some Nico. You finally gather the courage to ask your most delicious cake if you know to go to the con after party with you. Of course I'll go to the party with you. It's the least I could do. Without you, I would never won the cosplay Grand Prix. Do you think the DJ will play the 10-hour oh god, rendition of the pancake song if I ask? Maybe, but don't be offended if it clears out the dance floor. That's fine. It gives me more room to do my pancake twerk. Want to see? Yes, please. Wait, this was an ending? Wait, this was a... Oh my gosh. The party was great, but the sex afterwards was even greater. Sweet, sticky, with snacks afterwards. It was just the way you like it. Nico really is the most important meal of the day. I didn't even realize that was an ending. Genuinely, I did not realize that was an ending. Shopping time. This one can have the pancake song. I think this was the one that had pancake song in it. The Emperor. Changes your sound effects during the... Oh, it's the sound effect change, though. I'm scared. What's the sound effects change?
Time to embrace my artistic side.
Oh my god, almost everything except... Oh my god, the fun is throwing it off. Everything except fun is 14. That... The duck one! Yes! I love ducks! Oh... Oh my god, I'm gonna get listen to duck quacks the entire time. This is awesome. This is amazing. Fuck! The cosplay doctor! Sasha! 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 Oh my god! Now I'm gonna go read back through the dialogue. I should have known when Nico popped up alone. Oh my god! Later, you're walking around and we see Nico surrounded by a group of onlookers at a roaring campfire. Witness me, fellow nerds. Nico will now do a triple cartwheel over this bed of flames. Miraculously, Neo completes the sun unharmed, but the same can't be said for their costume. Their clothes and sword burn off their body. What happened? I'm supposed to be impervious to fire. How did I go out of character for a second or something? Who can say? At least I know how to fix it, or rather, I know someone who does. My friend Sasha is a genius at cosplay repair, and he never misses Spooky Con. Oh, my fault. Nico texts their friend, who shows up 15 minutes later with a sewing kit and the size of your suitcase. Good lord, you really did a number on this one, Nikki. I know, I'm sorry, but you can fix it, right? Yes, I can call Sasha the next round. I'm so happy. I genuinely thought I was gonna have to play through like 1,000 more rounds. Like, you need to ask. I just need to get your measurements real quick. Lift your arms for me. Chest looks good. Shoulders look good. Hips look very good. Whoa! Now spread your legs! Whoa! I haven't even... We're not even there yet. We're not even there yet, boy, but... Okay. So I can measure your inseam. This doesn't pinch, does it? No. Good. What about this? That tickles! Stop messing around! Dang, these two have crazy chemistry. You're low-key horny about it until you remember you're trying to score a date with Nico. But how are you supposed to compete with daddy long fingers here? It's so over. I should have your costume ready in a few hours, but I can't help you with your sword. I'm a tailor, not a blacksmith. But I need the sword. It's not lore accurate otherwise. We're so back. You have the chance to prove yourself to Nico. Improvise a cosplay sword for them. You can't fix a sword, but you can cosplay as a sword. It shows commitment and sort of counts as a cosplay, Kobol's cosplay. This is the second most important reason you brought your dragon. Wrap it in cardboard and call it a sword. No, I'm not choosing that one. As much as I want to, I'm not. Just for this video doesn't get taken down. Aw, Grayson, I can't believe you do that for me. I do have some leftover fabric and cardboard. I could probably whip up a cosplay sword for your friend. A sword cosplay for your friend. Thank you. That'd be great. It'll help Grayson get into character while you work. First off, swords are inanimate objects, so try to empty your brain and be as still as possible. Got it. No thoughts. Head empty. Only sword. Exactly. But don't be afraid to add some sexiness to it. Make people scared horny for you to plunge your long, hard blade into their throbbing sheath. Wow! Wow! You truly say the weirdest shit, Nikki. Yeah! You swing rigidly, yet somehow still sexily, back and forth, making sword sounds for good measure. Look at that, you're a natural. Okay, Grayson, try this on. Yep, looks good. For such short notice. It looks perfect with that costume and Grayson's ace sword impression. We've got this contest in the bag. Definitely. But maybe you should practice wielding him first. Oh, good call. Nico, with all their sexy muscles, is easily able to lift you by the ankles and swing you around. So freaking hot. You gain 2 creativity but lose 2 fun. That was fun! What do you mean? And go get Sasha. You can now call Kale. You can now call Sasha! Yes! Yes. Sorry. I don't know who No, I cannot wait. Genuinely, I cannot wait. Sorry. I need to stop. I really need to stop. I have a, what is it called? A digital footprint to worry about. Who am I kidding? No, I don't think anybody's digital footprint matters when it comes to this game.
Hello, honey.
I'm fine. It's like dwindling down. Okay, time to get some fresh air. And call Sasha. Yeah, I need to satisfy my sweet tooth with Sasha. You invite Sasha to join you at the con. Great. Let me guess. Nico's done some horrible damage to their outfit and I only have an hour to fix it? No, Nico's fine. I was calling to see if you wanted to hang out. Really? How refreshing. Yes, let's do it. Okay, Sasha, tell us what is your type? Well, most of my interests could be summed up as nerds and crafts, so I'd say I'd enjoy the company of someone who's very into pop culture, just like myself. Also, my passion for cosplay has made me value much more people who have passions that involve innovativeness and craftiness. Okay. I'm so excited, like, genuinely. Again, I'm not gonna take much for the, I'm not gonna think much about these or read them, because I'm pretty sure that one's smarts. Probably boldness. King of the Moon. Oh, charm. My fault. I just need... Wait, no, whoa. That's, I don't know. Probably that's fun. That's smarts. Boldness? I don't know. No. Oh my god. I don't know things. God, I suck at this. Okay, I do need more creativity, so we're gonna go here. In front of the hotel, wasting time. A taxi stops right in front of you because why else would you be standing there doing nothing? You're too embarrassed to tell the driver, so you get in and he takes you for a ride. Well, the city is great. Skyscrapers, swivel, neoplasticisms, museums, spacious holes in the ground. No wonder they set up the con here. Is truly one of the top cities worldwide. Too bad these aren't locations in the game, so there's no art of them, but you can imagine them in your head. Gain +2 creativity in the process. You've gotten closer to Sasha lately, so you decide to pay him a surprise visit when you find him. He looks worried. Hey, Grayson, I'm afraid you haven't come at a good time. I've got a huge problem to deal with. I'm sure I can help you. I might as well try. You are interested in hyper-realistic triceratops. Are you interested in a hyper-realistic Triceratops costume? Maybe. How much does it cost? $33,000 monster dollars? Oh, not right now. I figured. The client who commissioned it has basically vanished into thin air. What kind of person needs a super expensive Triceratops costume? Beats me. He just told me it was very urgent and needed, and that he needed good camouflage before they find me. They? You think we're on the brink of a Jurassic World scenario? All I know is I'm on the brink of a bankruptcy scenario. Do you know how much Triceratops horn costs these days? A lot. Bingo. I'm lucky to have some retainer money, but if I want to keep my business running, I need another customer to recoup the costs. You've heard Sasha find someone who might have a use for this Triceratops cosplay. Sell it to a dinosaur museum. For some reason, all the dinosaurs they exhibit are always missing their flesh layer. Sell it to the Federal Witness Protection Program so they can provide much more colorful new identities. Criminals will never suspect the whistleblower is now a Triceratops. I mean, this one is kind of shady, but this one is hilarious. A couple of hours later, you're at the FBI headquarters. The agent who's brought the costume has called you up to act as a dinosaur connoisseur. And with this button, the Triceratops will make a highly realistic growl. Sasha pushes the button, and the costume emits a very satisfying growl indeed. Whoa. Hot. Whoa! Whoa, what? Remember to wash it by hand and don't let it sit in the sun for too long. You'll ruin it and blow your cover. Also, you can't eat meat anymore since Triceratops are herbivores, and Triceratops eating a burger would raise suspicion. I mean, wouldn't they at least suspect that already? A Triceratops went extinct thousands of years ago. Just say you're the last of your kind or something. Jeez, it's almost like you don't want this to work. Ugh, okay. Can I at least bring my wife along? Maybe if dinosaurs mated for life. Sasha? It hasn't been consecutively proven. Sorry, best to err on the side of caution. After all, it's not like we're paying for 2 Triceratops costumes, but we can talk on the phone, right? Wow, you're really not getting it, Sasha. Did Triceratopses have phones? No. There you have it. No more questions. I have to say I'm not too happy about the solution. You should have thought about that before witnessing a mafia execution. You gain +2 creativity for coming up with a brand new identity for this poor soul, but you lose 2 smarts.
It's nice and warm in here.
I feel like that's a good trade-off. So I need fun, which I have a lot of fun, but I can always use more. Okay, time to get some fresh air.
Do you think there's a hot cocoa stand?
Okay, it is time to call Sasha back. There we go. Hi, Sasha. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, I love that. You and Sasha cozy up at the hotel and watch old movies. Sasha talks about one of his dreams to one day be a professional Hollywood costume designer. Cosplay is fun, but being the guy who actually invents those wacky outfits would be a dream. You tell Sasha you're always available to model his fashion. Oh, I probably cut it out when I got this thing, but yeah, there's a laugh track now. His fashions whenever he wants. He always says he might take you up on that. You look alive, Grayson. A sexy makeover montage might be in your future. Yay. Okay, again.
Let's make a cozy nighttime read.
For a comic I don't care about. The collapse of the Soviet Union. I don't care about the Soviet Union. Even though I'm literally learning about it in history class because I didn't take it when I was supposed to. Oh. My fault. I need high fun and high creativity, but... So, let's go get some more creativity. At the hotel, you carefully put on your cosplay. You're ready to go, except, you feel a rumble in your belly. There's no time to take off the costume, so you'll have to poop and cosplay. It's a strange experience. You rarely see a fictional character pooping. Your toilet-based cosplay gives you a better understanding of the character. Here's +2 creativity for broadening your knowledge in such an unexpected way. Later, Sasha is taking your measurements for a costume you're commissioning, which is just your latest and most expensive excuse to get his hands on you. Now, lift your arms for me. Good, good. Your bust is a bit bigger than I expected. Hey, Sasha, are you busy? Well, actually, no? Good. I want to introduce you to my friend that you just have to date. Serpent... Tito? Isn't that guy from Road Trip? Isn't like I vaguely remember seeing a snake like this in Monster Road Trip. Maybe I'm just insane. I don't know how to say this word, so I'm not gonna try and butcher it. Mi amor, you're more sensual than I imagined. Is this a prank, Nikki? No, not at all. I really think you'd like Serpentinio, or however you say it. I don't know. If you gave him a chance. Why are you trying to set me up with a snake? Because he's sexy. Look at his abs. I know you like my abs, so clearly you're into that sort of thing. Well, that's... And you've been single for so long, which is crazy to me because you've got such a great thing going on with your adorable man of few words. Stick? I don't know. Listen, Nikki. See? You're so quiet. So I decided it'd be a good friend and set you up with someone worthy of your good looks and personality. Enter Serpento. Won't you regret? You won't regret kissing these cold-blooded lips. Well, you know me better than anyone else, Nikki, so I guess if you really think this snake's the one for me, I'll give it a shot. No, you are so close to inner thigh measurement territory. You have to get Sasha's eyes off that snake's incredible abs and back onto you. Share the following relevant trivia facts. Snakes eat spiders. It's clear that the real chemistry between Nico and It's clear the real chemistry is between Nico and Sasha. It's time to match them up. Maybe you can even add yourself into the mix. They're both hot, and more the merrier. I want to get Sasha first, and then I want to get the other ending. So I want to do this one first. I don't like the sound of that. He only eats little spiders. I'm sure you'll be too big for him. I could definitely swallow a lot of you, mi amor. See, he's into you. He's into the idea of eating me. No, mi amor, no biting, no chewing. Only tasting our handsome, succulent self. Was that an innuendo or a threat? Maybe the mystery is half of the fun. Nope, sorry, but I'm not dating this guy. Snake, dude. In fact, I'm already sort of interested in someone else. Really? Why didn't you say so before? Congratulations. I was getting desperate for you, dude. Like, introduce you to a snake desperate. Guess I'll get my lunch somewhere else later, suckers. Well, Nikki, thanks for stopping by, but I really need to finish fitting Grayson for his... Sorry. What was the costume again? Shrek and a thong. I'm not even gonna ask. Right, yes. I'll need to measure your inner thighs for those garters. Oh, can I watch? Fuck yeah, the fitting's back on schedule. You gain 2 smarts for saving Sasha from death by snake vor, but you lose 2 charm.
Oh my.
I don't give a flying fuck as long as I get those live measurements. The last day of the con is here. So, I want to date Sasha first, so go with none of them. And then I'm going to ask Sasha. And then I'm going to go get the other ending after this. Finally, the art... Okay, I genuinely don't care about this comic. We're going to skip this. Yes. Wait, it's different. What the fuck just happened? It's always been, like, I've done this comic strip, like, 4 different times, it feels like, and it always says my cock. So, that just caught me completely off guard. Whoa. You didn't ask any of your friends to go to the after party with you. Oh, yeah, thanks. Because there's a certain sexy spider you'd much rather invite. The after party? I didn't really plan on going. I have a few more custom orders to finish up. Come on, you've been working hard all weekend. Don't you want to let off a little steam? Let off steam with you? Well, okay. You've convinced me. Let's party. The after party was a blast. Sasha enjoyed geeking out over everyone's fancy party attire. He even gained popularity for bringing safety pins, saving a few people some serious wardrobe malfunctions. A real one. But he showed his real talents later that night in your hotel room. Apparently the only thing he's better at than dressing people is undressing them. And oh, the thing those 6 hands did to you that night, what a dream. I don't doubt it. Okay, now for the one with Nico and Sasha. What the fuck was that?
Look at that.
No, deadass, what was that? What the fuck was that? Oh, I'm scared.
Hey there!
Okay, we already know how that went. It's clear that the real chemistry is between Nico and Sasha. It's time to match them up. Maybe you can add yourself into the mix. They're both hot and more the merrier. What is that? Nico, why are you trying to set Sasha up when you obviously want him for yourself? What? Well, I'm pretty sure Sasha knows that I'm into him, but he's never seemed interested, so I made my peace with it and backed off. What? But if I can't have Sasha for myself, the least I can do is match him with someone worthy of his affection, like Serpentino. I'd swallow that spider busy hole, mi amor. Nikki, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm definitely attracted to you. Wait, you are? Why didn't you ever tell me? I wasn't obvious. I kissed you 2 weeks ago. God, I love Nico. Oh, I thought you were cosplaying Smoochy the Smoocher. God, you're an idiot. Yeah. Oh, I knew you two would be... Is that food? I cannot tell. I knew you two would be a perfect match. It almost makes me want to join you. You mean like a threesome? Maybe. I don't know. It's silly unless. Yes. Very silly. Yes, silly unless. What about the foursome with your good friend Serpentino? No. Yeah, get the fuck out. Yeah, both of you get the fuck out of here. Wait, let me think about it. Yeah, no. The sexy seed has been planted. All you have to do is wait and see what blossoms between Nico and Sasha. For now, you have gained 2 fun and lose 2 smarts.
Oh my.
Okay. I don't feel like reading, so we're just gonna... Seriously. Stop! We're just gonna skip until I can get to ask nobody to the con party. Okay. The con has come to an end, and as a self-proclaimed professional matchmaker, you went to check on the 2 lovebirds you matched. You don't need to search for long, as they were looking for you too. Grayson, hey! Oh, hi! We wanted to thank you. We are having the best time together, and it's partly thanks to you. Absolutely, Sasha and me. It was right in front of our noses, but we didn't see it. But you are a visionary. Yes. Sometimes the best things are hidden in plain sight, right? Aw, I'm so happy for you two. Totally. But also, come on, Nikki, tell him. Yeah. You see, we were talking about it the other day, and we sort of remembered how you sort of joked about joining us. Well, we were like, he was actually just joking, but we wanted to make sure it wasn't a real suggestion, because if it was, maybe we would want to take you up on it. But it's okay if it was a joke. We'd be okay with that too. Oh, I was sort of half joking, a bit of a JK, unless... But I wouldn't want to interfere between you two. Well, you wouldn't be interfering. Yes, we had talked about it, and if anything, we thought it would be fun. You have come between us. Oh my, the 3 of you meet up later that week. At first, you worry it'll be a bit awkward, but you're surprised at how natural it turns out to be. You're just having a fun night with your good friends Nico with your good friend Nico, and with Sasha, who was already getting to know. You were already getting to know. God, fuck! You're just having a fun night with your good friend Nico and with Sasha, who you were already getting to know over these past few days. There we go. So in the end, it's just like meeting a couple of good friends. Well, with one exception. The night ends in a way that feels a tad more than just friendly. It's simply delicious. The chemistry between these two is undeniable. It surely translates into bed. And they're incredibly welcoming to you. At some point, you can feel 8 different arms around you. Oh, Lord. You're wondering you're wondering where this could go. It will be a one-time thing. Maybe you can become an official friend with benefits for these two, or even get into throuple territory. Those are thoughts for your future self. Tonight, you just decide to go with the flow and plunge yourself into pleasure. Damn. That's crazy, man. That's real crazy. Well, that was MonsterCon. I hope everyone enjoyed the video. I don't have anything else I need to do, so I think that concludes today's video. I hope everyone has a safe and fantastic rest of their day, and I will see you guys next time.